This is the Cigar Authority.
Go, Harry, go!
The authority on everything cigar.
That's what I'm talking about!
Featuring cigar celebrities from every major cigar brand.
You're gonna see some serious
Awesome!
With your host, David Garofalo.
You know, leader.
And Mr. Jonathan. It's time for the Cigar Authority.
Line with us right now is Michael Gabriel. Michael, are you there?
Yeah, can you guys hear me okay?
Oh, yeah. We can hear you beautiful. So,
thanks for having me.
Oh, thank you for coming on the show. Thanks for sending the samples along, and this will be my first time trying it.
Michael, you're a young guy. How old are you?
I'm 22.
22 years old, making cigars.
We couldn't ask the girl that, but we can ask the guy. 22 years old, young guy. This is your brand. This is your baby, huh?
Yes, exactly. Got into it about a year ago.
What makes a 21-year-old guy decide, you know what, I'm just going to make a cigar and I'm going to put my name on the band?
I kind of grew up around cigars. It's a little ironic. My dad's an oncologist. He's a cancer doctor, but he smokes like 2 or 3 cigars a day himself. And so I grew up around that. I'm sorry?
That's just more proof that cigars are not bad for you, but go ahead.
Well, I'm not going to endorse anything on his behalf, but yeah, so I got into that myself, and when I got to college, I was smoking a lot, and then it's something I always wanted to do in the future, and about a year and a half ago, my dad and my brother, very supportive of me, said, why don't you just go do it now? And so I got in touch with the Toronto family, and they agreed to make my cigar, and we started blending, and a year later, they're here.
All right, what are we smoking?
Well, the filler's Nicaraguan, Peruvian, and Dominican. The Ligero and Seco is all Dominican. The binder is a Dominican Olor, and the wrapper is an Ecuadorian Habano. And I think you guys are smoking the Robusto 5x50s?
Yep, we are.
A lot of it is cedar, which is a personal favorite taste of mine. You'll get some nuttiness in there a little bit, some wood chips. It's a medium body, but it's not. It teeters on that medium to medium mild edge. Mr. Johnson, I know that you smoked a few. You feel the same way about that one?
I do, yeah. I would say on the lower end of medium, for sure.
Exactly. I wanted to make a cigar that, a novice smoker could enjoy, and the experienced smoker could also enjoy. And I think I got that with this one. Yeah,
I think it's a smart play. You come out with your first cigar and you start right off the bat being able to have everyone smoke it. It's not like, I'm not beating up Pete Johnson, but his cigars typically are something that you'd be an experienced smoker and you'd be into cigars before you try a Pete Johnson. Yours, a beginner could jump right on.
Exactly, and that's what I was aiming for. Now, that might backfire a bit in terms of a lot of times when you make something that everybody likes, you don't make something that people love, but I'll get to that in the next few blends.
Okay, this is called a Reserva 22. Why is it Reserva 22?
Well, the original ship date was supposed to be on my birthday, June 15th, which would have been my 22nd birthday. So we decided that we called it Reserva 22, naming it after that. It ended up getting pushed back a little. There were some humidity problems in the Dominican Republic, so they had to go through a little bit more aging. But I didn't want to rush it anymore, so I just let the Torontos tell me when they need to ship out and how long they need to stay, and now they're here, so I'm happy.
Yeah, right. That is such the right move because I know you're excited to put the cigar out, but you got one shot at a first impression, and some people rush it and then say we'll fix it the next time or something. Might as well just do it right on the first go round, even though it holds you back a little bit. So good move there. Pronounce the name of the cigar again.
Tosa.
Tosa. Okay.
Yes.
Tosa.
It's it's kind of a weird story. It's my great-great-great-grandfather's last name on my dad's side, and it's somehow translated into Gabriel a few generations later. Not 100% sure how it happened. It's technically an Aramaic translation of Gabriel, but then also Gabriel is just Gabriel in Aramaic. So it's a little confusing. I don't fully understand it, but I love the name. I wanted to give something back to my family because my mom and dad both grew up in Iraq, and came here in '84. My dad never saw his father again. My mom never saw her parents again. So I kind of wanted to do something to give back for them coming to America for my sake and for my brother and sister's sake.
Isn't that nice?
You see that a lot in the cigar industry, where people do want to, this is almost a way of paying homage to your family by coming out with a cigar brand and having it named after them.
But as your father being a cancer doctor, it's kind of odd to come out with. The whole story is intriguing as can be, and very different. And where you're operating, you're out of Ohio.
Yes.
There is no other cigar company out of Ohio. It tends to go into Miami. You got some down there on the West Coast down in California, but Ohio, not the mecca of cigar companies, for sure.
So coming out of Ohio, you must have some sort of big internet distribution going on.
Mean what?
You know what? 100% brick and mortar for us, and it's all done by me. I was just in Chicago last weekend visiting about a little more than a dozen shops, trying to get the cigar in those stores. I try to do calls and mail samplers out to other brick and mortars around the country, but it's real tough for a shop to pick you up if they don't see you face to face. You got to have.
So you're also the rep.
Yes, I am the rep.
It is a serious relationship type of business. I've been in actually longer than you've been alive. I've been in this business for 26 years, and it's so relationship building that all the companies are mom and pops for the most part, and in the store owners are mom and pops, and you get to know the people, and you root for the new guy starting out, and you try to help him, and years later he ends up going up, and there's ups and downs in the business, but this is the beautiful part of this business, and you'll get to know it and you get to see it as some years go on and stuff, but you're going to grow. You're going to be in it for many, many years, but you're going to grow and meet these manufacturers and watch them have children and their children taking over the companies, and it's a wonderful, wonderful business. I've tried other things, and this is what I fell in love with as a 21-year-old getting into it. I started when I was 25, but and I thought I held the world's record. I'm certainly been beat now from you. And congratulations to you, because you didn't do, just a crappy little cigar. I mean, you came out with a real premium cigar right off the go. Everything looks right about it. Again, my first time smoking it, but it's burning good. You went to a good manufacturer. You didn't go to the cheap, try to find something. You did it right off the go. So you're a smart young man. I wish you all the luck in the world. You're fantastic.
What's the price point on this?
The Keystone's about $725 to $775, depending on the size. With taxes, like for example, Ohio's tobacco tax is 17%. It comes out to the high end's about $855 for the Churchill size, and we only have three sizes. We have the Robusto, Toro, and Churchill.
Okay, so you're looking at a $7 cigar plus taxes out there, and really the sweet spot. I mean, that's the place to be. Also, there's some cigars lower price, obviously lots of stuff higher price, but that's a sweet spot where most people look. So you're gonna be have lots of competition that's out there. Any thought of being at I don't know if you were at the trade show. I certainly didn't see you there, but really trying to get out to the masses and get a whole sales staff out there of brokers working it or anything like that.
I didn't end up I had my ticket books of the trade show and everything, and the cigars actually arrived the Monday of the trade show, so I had to cancel everything and stay back in Cleveland. But I do plan on being at the trade show next year in Orlando, and I do plan on having a second cigar there.
Okay.
My hope is that I can have some sort of sales force. If not a sales force, at least find another company that's willing to help me out with distribution. Not even nationwide, maybe focus on the East Coast and the Southeast Coast and the Midwest for now, and then move out more west later on. But it's just tough with such a limited early production to justify that kind of spending on a sales force and everything. And honestly, I think I can handle it right now. I do start law school in 4 weeks, so that'll add on.
Lunatic.
Yeah. Oh my God. I was going to ask you if you jumped in with both feet or something, but this is going to be like a part-time gig for you because there's no way you can go full-time and go to law school on top of it.
I've kind of timed out the schedule. I made a schedule. I know my class schedule. I know how much studying I need to do, and as long as I stick to it, I can visit 5 or 6 new shops a week. Whether
this is not someone who's going to be partying. When the bell goes off, the class is over.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the frat party. This is someone who's going to be leaving his class and heading down to the local cigar shop, pushing the brand. How are you funding this, if you don't mind my asking?
No, I come from a well-to-do family. My family's very supportive of me, so it's just that sort of thing.
Nice.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, the family helping you, and that's what it's about. I mean, it's
family business.
Nice.
Yeah, absolutely. No sugarcoat in there.
There we go. Packaging-wise, we got them in a bag, but this is a box cigar. It's not a bundle cigar.
It is not a bundle cigar. It's a box. I'm actually looking at a few right now. I'll take some pictures and post them on Facebook later on. But
okay.
it's like a dark, not too dark reddish box. It's a 767 stack.
Sure.
And it's got gold lettering all around it. The top just has the logo in the bottom left, and you have the sizing, and it says Reserva 22 on the front. It's your typical box. It is a little different. My favorite part about the box is the inside box label, which is actually on our Facebook page. If you go to that, you should be able to see it's kind of this tobacco leaf background, and it's got the logo real big, and it says Tosa Cigars right under it. I just basically got that printed up on the right paper, sent it down to the factory, and they cut it to the right sizing and put it on the back of the boxes, and it looks awesome. I mean, it really pops out on the shelves. I'm very happy with it.
Michael, help yourself out here and let people listen, because we do have cigar stores listening to our show all the time. Some of them actually play the show live in their store. How could someone get in touch with you if they did want to try to carry your brand?
You can email me at Mike, M-I-K-E, at TosaCigars.com. That's just TosaCigars. You can find me on Facebook. You can go to the website, TosaCigars.com. I will tell you, all new shops that pick us up, we're running a special. Buy any 3 boxes, and you get a 4th box of Robustos for free. That's completely unlimited on the first order, but reorders, we're not doing that. We don't offer that deal again. But a lot of people are having some good luck with it. I'll tell you what, Tuesday I dropped off some boxes at a shop down in Canton, Ohio. Dropped off 8 boxes. They've already sold 5 of them in the past, 4 days, 5 days. It's really moving. That deal's really helping. It gives the retailers a reason to really push the brand, and I think we're going to have some good luck with this. I think we're going to have some reorders, and I'm hoping that this ends up how I want it to be.
This is amazing to me, because I have friends that are well-to-do, and they are the laziest SOBs I've ever met. They don't have a schedule. They don't have to have a schedule. Their mom drives them around wherever they want. They're lazy getting their license. And here you are. You're ready to go into law school. You've got a cigar brand. You're the distributor, and you are
creator,
the rep, the creator.
Yeah.
You're everything.
You're really good. Now, lots of different tobacco made up in this blend. What country is the cigar made in?
It's made in the Dominican Republic, in the Cuevas factory.
Okay, very, very good. Well, the best of luck to you. I love the effort. I love a young guy really trying to make it, and we'll be rooting for you on the side for sure. I can't thank you enough, and we'll have you on again with your next brand and watch you go to the top. I'm certain that it's going to happen, Michael. So the best of luck to you. Thank you for joining us on the Cigar Authority, and we're going to take a break. Thanks again for joining us.
Thank you very much.
And we come back. We got lots more coming on the Cigar Authority, everybody. So stick around. We'll be back in just a minute. You're listening to the Cigar Authority on the Cigar Authority Radio Network.